Beth Wallace. Hi, Betty. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So 2 blocks, a blanket, and a strap. Happy Sunday morning. Out by the river this morning. Ursula, you'd be proud of me. In my sandals. And I could see my breath. It was amazing. And 2 herons going by, wondering what I'm doing out there. And the mist was coming off the water. It was remarkable. It's so tempting as the mornings get cooler, as the days start a little later, just to stay in. Stay where it's cozy. Be a hamster. It's so tempting. I was thinking that this is on. Absolutely. This is our 20th day. So as we're shifting from a monthly calendar to a 40-day calendar, this becomes our midway point. And with something like nabhi kriya, we are so deeply in the center of the body. It's a place of action and a place of form, that this can slowly, day after day, become very powerful, which is what allows us to take action, to show up, which is tremendous. Adam, could you do this and hand me that? And at the same time, if we simply stay in the same state of mind that it took to get us here, to overcome what we didn't know, or to slowly build the strength we didn't have at the start, if we were to simply stay in that state of building and forcing and moving forward, we would become very rigid. Bless you. Thank you, Mama. And that rigidity that initially gave us form would become constraining. And so at this halfway point, I want you to notice, do I feel safe enough? Have I been consistent enough? If you've shown up once or twice, then just follow along as your body will allow. But if you've been going consistently, again and again, day after day with me, now you allow that action to simply be sort of like the cell membrane. And it holds you, and the strength is there for you. But now you're going to find its insides. Now you're going to find it's going to hold space for you to have inquiry, to have question, to be tired, to be hungry, to be happy. That in the embrace of a great friend, we can feel differently. Thank you. And we don't have to hold ourselves together. And if someone else is holding us, then we can really feel what's happening. Part of the strength that we're providing ourselves is an ability to see clearly, who are we? And one of the things we may notice is how astounding we are. And if we don't have a strong enough structure, we can't hold how astounding we are. And we're like, yeah, thanks. We duck, we move, we set it aside. And so I would say that the first 20 days of nabhi kriya establish the form, the strength, the movement, but now give it time. And now give it time. And find what's inside. And be strong enough to handle, to see what's inside. And it will be such an astounding second half for our month. So starting there, add your oils around your abdomen and up the center line. Drink your hot lemon. Flush out your liver. So everybody watching this knows this, right? We put a warm cup of water, half a lemon, squeeze it in there, have it every morning before you do anything else. If you need to, pause now, go do it, and come back. Which is what happened, and we just lost, that was funny. We lost Facebook just for a second while I said that. That's because everybody went to get their hot lemon. Finding a cross-legged upright position. We tune in. Bring your palms together, sitting tall. Heart high. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me. Everything that creates and destroys that is known and unknown. I trust this. Ong Namo. Gurudev Namo, I bow to everything within me. Known and unknown, creative and destructive. All that is inside. 3 times with me. Inhale. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo Ong Namo Gurudev Namo Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, start your playlist at Celeste. And opening your blanket, come to belly down. So unfolding your blanket in a way that allows it to protect your ribs and your hips. And as you come to lie down, belly down, shake out your heels side to side. Your knees up and down. Wag your tail. Put your forearms to the floor, one on top of the other. Put your forehead on your forearms. close your eyes. And again, loosen your heels, your hips. Walk your elbows a half inch further forward and close your eyes. As you deepen your breathing, feel your upper back open. And as you deepen your exhalation, feel your abdomen drop to the floor. That we're looking for the inside of this structure we've made, this structure we are. Don't have to hold it together. How much can we set down? Good. Keep it quiet. Keep your head low. Turn over onto your back. Letting your hips be into the floor. Arch your spine away from the floor. Press your shoulders down, maybe hands overhead, and then roll your way back down your spine. Press your hips down. Let your low back come off. Let your ribs come off. Let your shoulders go deeper into the floor like you're waking up. And then roll your way back down. It's similar to cat-cow, but you're on your back. So seat down, navel up, ribs up, shoulders down. Peel off the floor. And then roll your spine back down to the floor. Widen your heels the width of your mat or beyond. And then one knee falls in, one falls out. Let them wash side to side. So we start by clearing out what's been there for days. It's been there overnight. Finding center. Hands on shins. Bring your right knee in and press your left shin into your left hand. This will turn your chin to your right shoulder. And then into the center. Press your right knee away. And this will turn your chin to your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Press the left shin away, turn right. And center. Press your right shin away, draw the left knee closer, turning left. Neutral. Left shin away, right knee closer, turning right. Turning center. And one more. Press right, look left. Center. Press left, look right. And center. Setting your feet to the floor, take your strap and put it over the arch of your right foot. Arms are straight, right leg straight. Bend your elbows wide, bend your right knee down toward the floor. And then press your heel to straighten your arms. Bending. Exhale, knee to the floor. Inhale, press your heel high. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. And keeping your legs straight, press your right hip away from your right shoulder. And press your right heel away from your right hip. And the tips of your toes away from your heel. Bring your shin closer. Both straps into your right hand. Take your left hand wide and your right leg wide. Exhale back into the center. Inhale, opening. Exhaling, center. Inhale, open. Stay. Reach your right hip away from your right shoulder. Press into your heel and straighten your left leg, left thigh to the floor. Reaching into the left fingertips, open the left chest, the left forearm, the right toes. And bring it back into the center. Release your strap. Bend your right knee so that it comes to the left kneecap. And hands go wide. Dropping your knee across your body. Rinse it out and then inhale back to center. Drop across the body. It may be big, it may be small. Yeah. Hands wide for counterbalance. So it keeps the shoulders square as your hips turn, rinsing the spine. Put your left elbow down beside you and your left palm sees the ceiling. So you're bent at a right angle. As you come across, drop your right knee into your left palm. And then press your right leg straight as you can. Press your heel away. Good. Bend your right knee, draw it a little closer to your chest. And then press both legs straight, especially the bottom leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press into both legs. Press, press, press. Just pause right there. Turn your navel to the right. And center. And right foot flat. Take your strap over the arch of your left foot. Left leg straight, arms straight, bend your left knee, bring it down, 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 down to the floor. And press your left heel high. Exhaling, bend your left knee. Pull. And then press with your foot into the strap. And then pull with your hands, elbows wide, bring your knee down. And press your left heel high. Keep it. Drop your shoulders. Send your left hip away from your left shoulder. Your left heel away from your hip. Your toes away from your heel. Bring your shin a little closer. Just hinge. Just hinge. Good. Both straps into the left hand. Widen your right arm wide and your left leg out to the left and into the center. Inhale, opening wide. Exhaling, center. Open wide, stay, stay, stay. Straighten your right leg, back of the right thigh to the floor. Reach into your right heel. And back up into the center. Setting your strap aside. Bend your left knee. Put the tips of your left toes to your right kneecap. Arms out wide and drop across the body. Wow. Just comes inhale up and exhale across. So the shoulders staying steady and the hips turning. The spine has to turn in between the two. Your right elbow to the floor. Drop your left knee to your right palm. And then press your left leg straight. Bend your left knee a little closer to the body. Press your left leg. Press your right leg. Bend your left knee. And then exhale, press it out. And stay. Turning your navel to the left. Drop your left shoulder, soften your face. Bending your knee, bring it back into center, finding neutral. Hands to shins, making a ball, a little bit side to side, bring it in. Extend your legs straight, heels to the ceiling, flex your feet, take your hands overhead, make a great L. Bend your knees, hands to your shins, make a ball. Feet to the floor, hands overhead, lift your hips, make a bridge. Inhale up. That's our flow. And roll down through the spine, hands to your shins, breathing out. Heels up, hands up, make an L. Inhale. Exhale, make a ball. Feet to the floor, hands overhead. Make a bridge. Make a ball. Exhale. Feet up, hands up. Inhale, an L. Make a ball. Feet to the floor, hands up, hips up. Pause right there. Bring your elbows down beside you. Tuck a shoulder, tuck another. Press your elbows, stand in your heels. Breathe down into the space between your hips. Doesn't have to be 100%. Stand in your heels, drop into your shoulders, and let your hips float. Good. And then roll your way down to pause. Roll right over onto your belly. Walk your thighs back, shake out your feet, shake out your heels. Palms are down beside your ribs. Good morning, Sunday. Elbows in, heart high, lift your feet. And on your inhalation, your feet come apart. And on your exhalation, your feet come together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. We go. As you take your feet apart, point your toes and firm your legs all the way from your outer hip to the tips of your toes, getting very straight. Palms are down beside you, elbows going in as your feet come in. The back is getting gathered right down the center line, shoulders down your back, going 4 and 3, a little zip in the middle, 2. Right from the navel. Good, 1 more. And then feet together, thighs down, heart comes up. Put your forearms to the floor, elbows under your shoulders, Sphinx. Loosen your hips and drop your weight into the fronts of your thighs, letting your tail drop down toward the floor. Try to widen your elbows, open the collarbones, and then the fingertips, draw your navel up out of your pelvis. Thighs are heavy, tail is down. Instead of back towards your toes, your tail is down. And your heart comes forward. Walk your hands out. Come onto the pinky edges of your hands. Float your feet a little together. Float your hands. Draw your elbows back beside your ribs. And then inhale out. Exhale, make fists, draw back. Inhale, reaching, legs strong. Exhale, back. In the nose, out the mouth. In, out. Firm your legs. Reach from your hands to your toes. Exhale, back. In. 3. 2. 1 more. Reach back, reach back. And elbows in, hands down, cobra or lifting off, upward facing or cobra. Lift your hips. Knees down, let your hips wash side to side, drop your head deeply. And then fold your blanket from top to bottom twice and set it aside. Downward facing dog, hands down and away. Walk your dog, 1 knee bends, then the other. Turn of the chin, shake of the shoulders. Walk your feet to your hands. Reach your fingertips forward, sit your seat back. Lift your thumbs, lift your heart, stand up tall. Here's the breath in. Hips back. Ribs to thighs. Hands down, head is last. Sit down, thumbs up, heart up. Inhale. Sit down, ribs down, hands down, head down. Exhale. Sit down, inhale up. Exhale down. And rise. And fold. And stand. Hands wide. Shake out the hands and shake out the feet. Take your blocks as you step wide to the right side. Set your blocks inside and ahead of your big toes. If you need to, they can be on their belly or on their edge. Hands go wide to start. Bending your right knee, left hand down, right hand high. Adjust your block. Send your right hip back, find your turn. And then stand up tall, left hand wide. Take your time, inhale up. Bend your left knee. Right hand down, revolve. And stand up, inhale. Bending your right knee, left hand down, we add on. Inhale, reach your right hand overhead, arm beside your ear. And then right hand goes up, look down. Inhale, stand up. Left knee bends, right hand down. Inhale, take your left hand overhead. Exhale, reach up, look down. Stand up tall. Right knee bends, follow your breath. Inhaling over. Exhale, look down. Stand up tall. Left knee bends. Inhale over. Exhale, look down. Stand up. Right knee. Inhale over. Look down. Stand up. Left knee bends. Inhale over. Look down. Stand wide. Stand to the top of your mat. Hook your thumbs. And begin to move side to sweet side. Inhale left, exhale right, reaching up out of your hands. Stay standing. I'm just so you can fit me into your phone. Inhale left, exhale right. Anything that's still sticky, let it move. Let it move. 3, 2, and upright. And widen your hands. And let it out and down. Good. Put your blocks end to end at the top of your mat. Come to lie down in the middle of your mat. Lift your hips and put your palms face down under your hips. Put the tips of your toes on the blocks. Drawing your right knee into your chest when you're ready. And then the left. As though we were walking. Keep it simple. Settle into the body. The shoulders to the floor, the navel to the spine. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you set down. If you know where you're going, go. If this is the best place, stay right here. To go further, straighten your legs. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Close your eyes. Keeping in mind that this is just the structure. Once the pattern is made, the momentum and the movement, soften it and keep it open. Soften it. Soften your expectations. Soften the effort it takes to move. Feet down. Lift your hips, free your hands, heels wider than your mat. Set your legs to the floor. Palms open. Feel your legs. Feel the circulation you've called into your hips. And breathe into that momentum. Walk your feet in. Lift your hips. Put your palms face down beneath your hips. Draw your knees up. Float your feet. You can shake out your feet. Any adjustments? Get your spine long. Take the tip of your right toes to the block. And then up. Tip of the left toe to the block. And up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Perfect. Work here or 2 feet together. Tap the block, bring it up. See if you can keep your feet together. So keeping the knees bent is tremendous if you have low back issues. Or heels up high, both legs down. Inhale up is the full pose. The intermediate step would be to have your heels up high, legs straight, drop one leg down and inhale up. Drop the other leg down and inhale up. So always coming back to 2 legs up wherever you've chosen to go. And then close your eyes. Become steady. Always adjusting as you need to. Always remembering that the movement is just the outside of the form. And feel the breath. Feel the hinge of your hips. Feel the movement. Find the inside of what you're doing. 3, 2. Bend your knees. Lift your hips, free your hands. Hands wider overhead, then legs go long. Breathe into the middle of your abdomen, the space around your navel. Feel the circulation there. Walk your feet in. With your knees bent, allow your knees to open wide and back together a few times. So knees bent, lift your feet off the floor, knees over hips. Just open and close your legs. Good, a little rock side to side, hands on shins. To modify, put a strap across your shins and hold the outside edge of your knees. So the strap is across your shins and you hold right at the outside edge of your knees. It's one option. Or reach your forearms around your knees. Knees get a little wider and a little closer. Hold the strap closer. Or hands around the outsides of the knee, forearms around the knees, and hands hold each other. One hand holds the opposite wrist. And simply settle so that the weight of your elbows and the weight of your shoulders creates a simple bind. Head and shoulders are relaxed. Eyes closed. Widen your abdomen. Explore the space inside of you with your breathing. Breathe into your upper back. Feel the space that is available. Softening the places that begin to get louder. Breathe into that space, into the constraint. Soften your face and your shoulders, your knees and your feet. Release your arms. Let your legs extend slowly, and then just bringing it back in, hands to the shins. Legs extend. Inhale, open, about 45 degrees. Exhale, hands to shins. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. So the legs extend, the hands open like a T. The knees bend and the hands on the shins help to bring it in. Inhale, release, like releasing a spring. And then exhale, fall in, find that fold. And that's it. Open and close. And slowly your joints will become warmer, more mobile. Make it yours. Close your eyes. Take it where it's needed. Open and close. Open and close. And 2 and 1. Feet to the floor. Hands out wide, body at ease. Draw your right knee in. Interlace your fingers over your shin. Keep it close. Left leg long. Flex your feet. And lift your left heel high. And then exhale down. Put a bend in your left knee if you need it. If not, legs are straight. Roll your ankles, open and close your toes. You're flushing out this hinge through the low back, through the arch of your foot. Spread your toes open. Let it move. A little quicker. 3, 2. And stay, heel down. Draw your right knee in. And change. Right leg long. Interlace your fingers. Draw the left knee close. Inhale the right heel up. Exhale down. Keep a close hold on that left shin. Let your right heel rise, fall. 2, 1. Keep your right heel down. Draw the left knee closer, closer, closer. Pull your heels apart. Good. Knees to your chest. Roll up, roll over. All the way to hands and knees. Knees are wide, toes together. Folding back towards child. Now, if this move isn't right for you, I want you to pause in the middle and just find cat-cow, or hips back towards child, and then coming forward, drop your thighs down, lift your toes. So that you're rolling through the front of the body. Three, 2, tuck toes, down dog. Thumbs down, hips high, shoulders back. Walk your feet towards your hands towards your feet. Bend in the knees, hands to your hips. Stand up top. Inhale. Sweep wide, bend your knees, hands to hips, fold. And stand. Your pace, hands to hips, keeps you modified. Knees bent, keeps your low back safe. Or hands down the backs of your legs, hands up. A bend to the knees as much as you need, maybe hands flat to the floor. Go slowly to start, explore hamstrings, hips, low back. But start to really reach into the fingertips and let a little bit of pace come through. You got 20 seconds. Open and close. Stay with it. 3, 2. One more fold, one more rise. Stand tall. Let your hands go wide and down. Feeling a sensation of radiance in all directions, in all dimensions, from the navel point. Feet, hands, front, back, before, after. East and west. And bring it down into your seat, legs crossed. Pause your playlist as you arrive. Sitting tall. Eyes closed, hands on thigh. Notice the very surface of your skin. The outside, the membrane, the periphery. What holds you together. And then notice all the space inside. Bright, moving, attending to every cellular need. That you are filled with intelligence and care. everything in your body, inside, under the skin, under your face, under your scalp, so wisely healing and growing all the time. That our lineage is not only based in human thought and bloodline and tradition, but our lineage takes us back to single form organisms that were one cell is where we began. And all their intelligence is alive within us. As though there is infinite intelligence, trillions and trillions, over and over, all day long, cells exchanging information. Our frequency gives them direction, gives our whole system coherence. And so we use sound to attend to ourselves, to our light. Har, H-A-R, Har, the sound of infinite creation and destruction. We may encourage all cellular formation and memory and release with each sound. 3 short, 3 long Hars, and then double time 8. The jaw stays soft, the work is in the tongue. Sitting tall, hands on thighs, or if you choose, interlace your fingers, knuckles straight out of the shoulder. Bring the pinky edge of your hands together. Feel the outer arms wrap towards themselves and lift the heart from the shoulder blades. Closing your eyes, the sound comes from the navel. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 pause. Sweep your hands wide, bring it up, inhale. Lift your chin, add 3 sips in the mouth. Hold the breath, hook your thumbs, reach up, wriggle, rise. Heart up, chin in, go, go, go. Open the back of your neck, drop your shoulders, open your hands. And then shake the hands out and down, the wrists, the shoulders, the elbow. Bring it down, hands on thighs. Feel the navel. That you are still broadcasting a frequency through your cells. This is an aspect of health that as Westerners we tend to neglect. But sound current is an essential aspect of the way in which we communicate with ourselves internally. But it is not empty or neutral. So bring it up into your heart. Right hand on your chest, left hand on the right. Inhale, hands up, palms forward. Left hand down, right down. We go inhale up and exhale down, alternating hands. In and out through the nose. So you're drawing your center of frequency from your navel up into your heart. The hint of a smile. The possibility of this enlivened compassion. Let it be light and quick. As though you were throwing your hands high in joy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, inhale, 3 sips, go. And shake out and wide and wide and wide and wide and down. We can be in a place of despair and not know how to proceed because we've forgotten what it feels like to be other than despair. Feel the sensation, the coherence in your cells, the intelligence of tissues and organs working to heal you. In every regard, you are held outside and in. Feel and trust. Soften the shell of despair, the shell of fatigue, and feel how inside you are vitally alive and made of light. Seated if you choose, stay with it, or unfold the body in Shavasana, the legs long. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. Today I will sit 3 minutes. Be still wherever you go. Beginning to deepen your breathing. To take your hands overhead, the hint of a smile. There is good ahead today. Build the lens within you to see the good in today. Lengthen your body, lengthen your breath, walk your feet in, hold your shins, rolling your way up. Sweep wide as you arrive in your seat. Bring your palms together and bring it down. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, it comes together. Inhale up, open. And as your thumbs return to the center of your chest, in your mind or aloud, repeat, I expand in success, abundance, and love every day as I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to your forehead center. I am this. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for your morning, for your practice, for your trust, for your light. Feel it all within you. And it is not only within you, it is within everyone you know. It is in the sky above, it is the tree outside, the weather, the cloud, the sunlight. And as you pack yourself up, something to take. When I am among the trees. When I am among the trees, especially the willows and the honey locust, and equally the beech, the oaks and the pines. They give off such hints of gladness. I would almost say that they save me daily. I'm so distant from the hope of myself, in which I have goodness and discernment, and never hurry through the world, but walk slowly and bow often. Around me the trees stir in their leaves and call out, stay a while. The light flows from their branches, and they call again, it's simple, they say. And you too have come into the world to do this, to go easy, to be filled with light, and to shine. May it be so. Happy Sunday, my loves. I will see you soon. Soul Soil, I will see you at 9:30. Next Sunday we'll have a Dharma talk, but until then, be well.